Mobility is not about being able to perform a perfect split or stretching your hamstrings once a week at a local gym class. True mobility is about the quality of your daily movement. It is about the ability of your joints to move through their full, intended range of motion without pain or restriction. It is the foundation of your independence. When you can reach for a jar on the top shelf, tie your shoes without sitting down, or turn your head easily to check your blind spot while driving, you are witnessing mobility in action. Today, I am going to guide you through a simple, medically sound daily routine designed specifically for those over 60. This isn't about high-intensity training. It is about consistent, rhythmic movements that keep your joints healthy, lubricated, and resilient. Before we dive into the exercises, let's talk about the why. After 60, our tendons tend to lose some of their elasticity, and the synovial fluid, the natural lubricant inside our joints, can decrease if we remain sedentary. Think of your body like a complex piece of machinery. If it sits idle for too long, the parts begin to seize. By performing these movements daily, you are essentially oiling your joints and telling your nervous system that these ranges of motion are still necessary and safe to use. Our first movement focuses on one of the most complex and frequently neglected areas of the body, the shoulders. Let's begin with shoulder circles. I want you to stand tall with your feet shoulder width apart and your arms hanging naturally at your sides. Ensure your chin is tucked slightly so your neck is long and aligned with your spine. Now, slowly lift both shoulders up toward your ears. From there, roll them back as if you're trying to make your shoulder blades touch, and then let them drop down and forward. As you perform these circles, I want you to visualize the anatomy of the shoulder. It is a ball and socket joint, the most mobile joint in the human body, but also one of the most prone to impingement and stiffness. By moving in these slow, controlled circles, you're stimulating the rotator cuff muscles and encouraging blood flow to the surrounding soft tissues. Often, the tightness we feel in our necks and upper backs is actually a result of stagnant shoulders. Do not rush this. If you feel a click or a pop, as long as it isn't painful, do not worry. That is often just gas bubbles releasing or tendons moving over bone. Aim for 10 slow circles backward and then 10 circles forward. The goal here is to restore that upper body openness that allows for better posture and easier breathing. Now, let us move our attention to the pillar of your entire physical structure, the spine. In my practice, I see many patients over 60 who suffer from a rigid back, which limits everything from walking to sleeping comfortably. To address this, we will perform the gentle spine wave. This is a rhythmic, low-impact motion that encourages segmental movement of the vertebrae. Stand with your knees slightly bent to take the pressure off your lower back. Place your hands lightly on your thighs. Start by tucking your chin toward your chest and slowly rounding your upper back, then your middle back, sliding your hands down toward your knees. Don't go too far. This isn't a toe touch. Then, reversing the motion, start from the base of your spine and slowly straighten up, lifting your chest toward the ceiling and pulling your shoulders back, looking slightly upward. This creates a wave effect through the spinal column. Medically speaking, this motion helps to hydrate the intervertebral discs. These discs don't have their own blood supply. They rely on movement to pull in nutrients and flush out waste products through a process called imbibition. By performing this gentle wave for 2 to 3 minutes, you are literally nourishing your spine, making it more supple and reducing the risk of chronic back pain. Remember to breathe deeply. Inhale as you open the chest, and exhale as you round the back. The final component of our routine today is the controlled step reach. This movement is particularly important because it integrates mobility with balance, two elements that are inextricably linked. As we age, our proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position in space, can dull, leading to an increased risk of falls. The controlled step reach retrains the brain and the body to work in harmony. Stand with your feet together. Take a comfortable step forward with your right foot, as if you were starting a walk. As your right foot lands, I want you to reach both arms forward and slightly upward, as if you were reaching for something on a shelf just out of reach. Hold that position for just a second, feeling the stretch in your left hip flexor and the engagement in your core. Then, push off your front foot and return to the starting position. Repeat this with the left foot. What we're doing here is functional mobility. We're working the hip hinge, the ankle stability, and the extension of the thoracic spine all at once. The controlled part of this exercise is vital. Do not let momentum take over. You should be in total control of the movement from the moment your foot leaves the floor until it returns. If you feel a bit wobbly, that is actually a good sign. It means your small stabilizer muscles and your nervous system are firing to keep you upright. This exercise builds the confidence needed for real-world activities, like stepping over a curb or navigating a crowded room. As a doctor, my prescription to you is consistency over intensity. You do not need to spend an hour doing this. 10 to 15 minutes every single morning, perhaps right after you've had your first glass of water, can create a profound cumulative effect. Within just 2 weeks of daily practice, you will likely notice that your morning stiffness dissipates faster, your gait feels more fluid, and your overall energy levels increase. Movement is a form of medicine that has no negative side effects when done mindfully. These 3 exercises, shoulder circles, the gentle spine wave, and the controlled step reach, form a comprehensive maintenance kit for your body. They address the major joints, the central nervous system, and the primary muscle groups that keep you upright and moving. I want to remind you to always listen to your body. If a movement causes sharp pain, stop and adjust the range of motion. We're looking for a gentle challenge, not a struggle. Your body has an incredible capacity to adapt and heal, regardless of your age. By choosing to move today, you're choosing a future of vitality and freedom. Thank you for joining me. And I look forward to hearing about your progress as you incorporate this routine into your daily life. Stay active, stay mobile, and take care of yourselves. Great job taking care of your body today. If you'd like to keep improving your balance, strength, and mobility after 60, watch the next video on your screen now.